joining us for another Black Inspiration Spotlight. We're your second one.
Yes.
Yes. So I guess we could go ahead and get started. So we're doing this with everyone we've been interviewing. Give us some TV shows and some snacks you've been binging on while we're basically confined to our houses and can't really go out and do what we normally would do.
Oh man. You know what? I've been on and off. Like there's been days where I've been like locked into things, and then there's been days where I'm just like, there's so much to catch up on and so much to do. Like I just feel like I don't want to like get too caught up in just like being lazy, but I do have a couple shows. One, I'm so bad with names too, so please forgive me. But so there's this show and it's called I'm Weird. I like
It's okay. I'm not gonna you.
And so there's this show called The Killing.
Oh, wait, where's the show? What? Netflix?
It's on Hulu.
Okay.
It's on Hulu, right? And it's called The Killing, and I just like stumbled upon it. I like mystery, anything that has to do with like court or murders or like mystery, any type of stuff like that. So I'm watching this show called The Killing, and I got into that. I also got into this show called 90 Day Fiance.
I've been hearing about it. I haven't seen it, but I've been hearing about it.
Girl, so it's on TLC.
Okay.
Oh my God. When I tell you I be in the house cracking up, these people, like they meet these people online, right? And they have 90 days, but they're from like another country. And they have 90 days to basically get their visa and get married to come to the country. So yeah, some of them be like, you just trying to get over here. But some of them you'd be like, oh, like they really love each other. So it's funny. Like I'm hooked on 90 Day Fiance.
I've been hearing about that one. And then what about snacks? You've been trying to work. I know a lot of people been working on and trying to stay fit. Have you been binging on any snacks? Or you like?
Girl, I've been binging on everything. Like I had to tell my friend the other day, like, you need to come get these cookies and this ice cream out of my house. Like I've been, girl, pizza, nachos, tacos, like every other day. I was just spending time with my family in Texas for a while. So, you know, their eating habits out there is way different.
I'm from Houston, so I know.
Exactly. And that's where I was at. I was in H-Town, baby. So, you know, we grubbing out there.
Yes.
So I was out there for a couple months, eating. And then like, I just got back to LA, like 2 weeks ago. Okay. And I was like, okay, back on my healthy.
I understand.
So yes.
I understand. Yes. So let's jump into it. So you were since we last interviewed you, you were in the Bobbi Brown story. You played Kim Ward. So how did that opportunity come about?
I just got a call to come in and audition. And I just showed up. I auditioned. I got a call back, and then they were like, no, actually, hold on. I originally went out for the part of Alyssa, which is his current and new wife.
Okay.
Right? Okay. Which was played by a good friend of mine, Alyssa. Her name is really Alyssa, which is funny. Yeah. But oh my gosh. So I went out for that part originally. And then they were like, hey, can you come back? We have another part we want you to read for. So I came back and I read for the other part, and I ended up getting the role of Kim. Okay. But I mean, Alyssa did such an amazing job playing Alyssa. So, I mean, I see why they picked her. But so yeah, that's how I ended up getting the role of Kim.
Okay. And was it fun on set and just being a part of that story?
Oh yeah, being like doing the Bobbi Brown story was so amazing because I mean you're on set and you're just like you just want to be a fly on the wall, you know, because it's like you have Bobbi Brown and you have Babyface and you have all these people that were around during that time and they're sharing stories, and it's just like, dang, like this is the real like inside scoop, you know? So it was really, really good. It was some days were really hard because it was like you know, there was some deep, you know, Bobbi went through a lot of things in his life, starting from a really early age. So, you know, there were definitely days where the energy wasn't as playful and as, you know, lighthearted as other days. So, but it was good. It was really good. I enjoyed it.
Oh, awesome. And I know we're coming up on, everybody knows you from Greenleaf, Tasha, and they're coming up on their actually last season, season 5. Do you have any, I can't believe it's ending, but do you have any special moments from set you would like to share with us, or were you at the time on set?
There's so many special moments that I had on set because this was my first like reoccurring role that I didn't know was going to be reoccurring. So just me showing up and being in the midst of like amazing actors like Lynn Whitfield and Meryl and just Deborah and all these people. They welcomed me. They welcomed me with open arms. Like, you know, that felt really good because it's hard being like the new girl, you know what I'm saying? Like on the scene, on the set. But they definitely welcomed me. Those moments that I got with Lynn where she kind of just pulled me aside and was like, I love you. You're just so dope. Like, you remind me of my daughter. And like, we had some really special moments. And just being able to be, to work side by side with those people is like, man, it's such a good growing stage and growth period. So I really enjoyed it, and there were so many good moments. I mean, the hair and makeup trailer was always my favorite because we listen to music. We're like, just, you know, we're just telling stories. We're shooting the shit. So it was really cool. Like, I loved, you know, hair and makeup time.
I mean, doesn't every girl love the hair and makeup time?
Exactly.
So I know I learned our last interview that you did music, because I didn't know that before. And, you know, I actually follow you and I see you before I saw you posting music. So when can we expect any new music from you?
Oh man, so I am currently working on an album right now.
Oh, okay.
Yes, so I definitely have some things in the works. I have been diving in and really just writing and really cultivating my sound and getting it together and just figuring out exactly what direction I want to go in, which is, it's been a little challenging because, you know, I'm very well diverse and I love like every genre of music. I write every genre of music. So it's been tough, like picking a lane and being like, okay, this is what I'm going to do. So, but definitely be expecting music. I really had a goal to release music in August, but because everything has kind of been put on hold and really pushed everything back. So probably next year, 2021 is when I'll be looking to release, but I'm going to be like putting little things out here and there in between time for sure. I'm going to be releasing some songs and just some snippets and letting you guys just kind of get, you know, just get on the ride. Get on the ride with me for a minute.
Do you have a potential album name? I know you say you're working on the album. Do you have a potential album name, or we got to wait for that?
I'm not gonna tell you.
Okay.
But I do have a few. I do have a few names that I've been thinking about. So I think once I collectively get all the songs that I want and I get the real cohesive sound and like everything that I really want, then I'll be able to really zone in and focus on a title and a name that represents the whole project as a whole. But I do have a few ideas.
Okay. Well, I'm excited to hear it, you know.
Yes.
And then for some people that didn't know, you were actually on American Idol. So who pushed you or motivated you to actually, you know, audition for it and join American Idol?
Oh, man. My family, my dad, like, I was just frustrated. At the time I was 19 and I had been signed to an independent label for about 3 years at that time. I got my first artist development deal when I was 16. And so when 19 came around, I'm just like, okay, like what's happening? Like it's been 3 years. Like what's going on? And I'm just having a conversation with my dad, and I was just like, do you think I should try out for American Idol? And he's like, yeah, absolutely, like do it. So I was like, all right. So I actually I'm from a place called Joplin, Missouri, right? And it's a really, really small town. So they had a talent competition, and the winner, they were going to give tickets to Nebraska, Omaha, Nebraska, to audition for American Idol, right? So I'm like, oh, this is perfect. I'm just going to go do this competition, and I'm going to win, and I'm going to go like have my free ride to go to American Idol. So I go and I perform and I do my thing, and I don't win. I come in second.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I come in second to, you know, what the norm is out there, you know, your blonde hair, blue-eyed country singer. Totally fine. And I remember the DJ that was there hosting it asking me, so Asia, like, so what are you gonna do now? Like, what's happening now? And I'm like, I'm gonna go audition for American Idol. Like, I'm still gonna go do this, you know? And I wasn't sure how I was gonna do that, because I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I don't have any money. Like, how am I going to get to these places? I'm like in the middle of nowhere, and it's really going to take transportation to get to any of these places. So I called my dad. I told him that I wanted to go, and my cousin's grandmother paid for me a ticket to go out there. So I was just going out to Atlanta to meet my dad and to audition. And I got the news that my dad had passed away while I was in the airport, like on the way to the audition. And I was definitely ready to come back home. Like, I'm like, my brother had just dropped me off at the airport. And then we got the news, and he was like, I'm not coming to get you. Like, you gotta go. This is what Dad wanted you to do. Like, you gotta go. So I went, and man, I was like, I got so sick afterwards. I think just of like days of holding things in, and just days of not being able to like really deal with what was really going on, and having to like be on for the cameras and all this stuff. And afterwards, like when I walked out and I knew, okay, I'm going to Hollywood, and then they like send you home for a little bit to get your stuff. The minute I stepped out of the Georgia Dome, because that's where the auditions were at the time, I just got so sick. Like, I was just like, oh my God. Like, and then I just like went on from there. Like, my family, they just supported me. They pushed me. They wanted me to do it. And I really wanted to do it. And, you know, that was it. Just having that support and that love and encouragement from my family just to keep going and everything. That was it.
That's an amazing story. Like,
thank you.
Very amazing. And just so people can know how dope you are, can you give us a little snippet of a song, or do you could do one of your originals, or you could do, you know, a song of your choice? Can you do like a little snippet of something?
A little snippet? Okay.
A little something.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna do, you know what? I'm gonna do, my favorite singer is Mariah Carey.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
And I love Mariah, and I think like right now would be a perfect time to sing something like that represents like what's going on right now and what we're going through. So one of my favorite songs is Hero.
Okay.
I think it's a song everybody knows, and I would love to just sing like a little snippet of that, just for some, you know, just for some good inspiration and some good motivation and some hope, you know?
Yes.
So I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
There's a hero if you look inside your heart. You don't have to be afraid of what you are. There's an answer If you reach into your soul and the sorrow that you know will melt away. And then a hero comes along with the strength to carry on. And you cast your fears aside. And you know you can't survive. So when you feel like hope is gone, look inside you and be strong. And you'll finally see the truth, that a hero lies in you.
Yes. Woo, that was so good.
Thank you.
So good. So good.
Thank you.
Loved it. So
Thank
my next
you.
question is, if you could give, well, knowing what you have gone through now, if you could, I guess, give your 13-year-old self any advice, what would you give yourself? What would you say?
Oh, wow. Man, my 13-year-old self. Don't be a people pleaser.
Oh. It's a good one.
You can't, yeah, it's simple. Like, you can't please everybody. Man, my 13-year-old self, stay as close to God as possible, stay as connected as possible. Man, my 13-year-old self, wait. Just wait, be patient.
Yep.
Be patient. Man, there's so many lessons.
So much.
There's so many lessons that I would be telling my 13-year-old self. Man, you're good enough. You're good enough. Never take no for an answer.
Yep.
You know, these are things that I've learned along the way, that I had to learn along the way. But, you know, definitely lessons that have helped mold me, things that have helped mold me. And yeah, I think those things I would tell my 13-year-old self.
Okay. Love it.
Yes.
Love it. Love it. Well, I know you have to get to your next, I think you're doing something at 7 with, I saw it on your Instagram live.
Yes. I was just asked to be a guest on Rockin' with the Stars. So it's just like well, they had an event that was actually at a location here in North Hollywood, but it's been canceled obviously because of the COVID-19 stuff. So they're doing it on live, but it's just like a bunch of performers and musicians and comedians and people going on and just, you know, having good conversation, good music, and, you know, just trying to keep things going with, you know, not letting things just kind of fall to the wayside. So keeping people engaged and just, you know, sharing music, sharing stories.
Should be fun.
It should be fun.
Okay, so we actually have, right before we leave, we have some rapid fire questions we've been asking everyone we've been interviewing. So it's a quick game. So if you could have a dream role, what role would that be? A dream role, I would love to do an action thriller. I can see you doing an action movie.
Yeah.
I can see that.
An action, yes. I want to be able to put like my athletics to work.
Yeah, I can see you doing that. Yeah. I can totally see you doing that.
Just like a totally non-pretty role, like no cute girl, no pretty girl stuff, like just straight action. I
can see that for you. We manifest that for you. You know, it could be in the future.
Oh, it's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming. It's on its way.
Yes. If you were a singer, acting, what would your career be?
If I wasn't a singer or an actor, what would my career be? I would probably be something along the lines of like a teacher or a motivational speaker or a writer, an author, maybe a psychiatrist, counselor, something like that.
I can see that. Okay.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. And speaking of action, who's your favorite superhero?
Oh, my favorite superhero? Superman.
Superman? Okay.
Superman.
Right. Does pineapples belong on pizza?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right.
I love pineapple on my pizza.
Ooh,
like,
who would have known?
I love pineapple on my pizza, right? Who would have ever thought?
Okay, favorite.
Pineapple, pepperoni, and jalapeno.
I'm gonna have to try that.
Try that.
Yeah, that sounds like a good little combination.
It's a good little sweet, spicy, savory combination.
Yeah. Favorite football team?
Ooh. Kansas City Chiefs, baby.
Oh, okay.
No KC Mo.
Yes. Okay. Okay. And
yes.
The last one is, if the fate of the world relied on you singing a song word for word, what song would it be?
Oh, man. I know a lot of songs word for word, to be honest with you. Like, I know a lot of songs word for word, to the point where I'd be like, how do I know this song? And how do I still know this song? Like,
yep.
Like, still. Golly. There's so many. Like, it's so many songs that I know literally word for word.
Which one's your favorite out of all the songs you do know word from word? One of them have to be your favorite. Like your ultimate favorite.
Probably a Mariah Carey song.
Okay, well, we can go.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be anything Mariah. I'm going to know word by word. Probably Fantasy.
Okay, oh, I love that song. Okay.
Yeah, everyone loves
that. That's a good one. That's a good one. Well, thank you so much for joining us this evening.
Of course.
I hope to see you in something soon. I'm looking forward to that album.
Oh, yeah.
Wishing you the best on your career, and I hope you have fun at your next event.
Thank you. I know, right? Thank you. So it's so weird. Like, we're doing all the live stuff now. I'm like, I know, but I feel like this is gonna kind of be like sticking around though, like even after quarantine, like, yeah.
I think it's gonna be the new norm. And where can people find you? Your Instagram name.
Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, everything, TikTok, everything is Asia Epperson.
Okay.
Like everything is just Asia Epperson. It's Asia with an H, so ASIAH, and Epperson, EPPERSON. So anything you want to look at will be right under my name.
All right. Well, you enjoy the rest of your evening, beautiful. It was nice speaking to you again.
Thank you. You too. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.